Hey everyone, 82 degrees, 9:41. I just picked up some grocery. Now I'm gonna go get my son. I'm running a little bit behind schedule. So I put a community post earlier asking for prayer. Well, agreement for everyone, all you Christian warriors, to come in agreement with me. And yeah, I don't want to go into too much detail, but I have an appointment in the morning at 11. So if you could just, if you remember, or even if you want to do it before, just remember me to come into an agreement with me for everything to go well at my appointment. I am not looking forward to it. I hate any type of appointments, any work that I need to get done, anything, any of that. Like, I hate it. And unfortunately, I've been through it all of my life since I was a little girl, and it never got easier. I'm just really the type, and I don't mean to be a big baby about it, but I'm just the type that gets really nervous. I get a lot of anxiety. And before it was different because my mom was around and she would comfort me. You know, yes, she was mean and everything in the past, but, you know, as an adult, there were times that I really needed her and she would be there to comfort me. And with that comfort, I just knew everything was going to be okay, you know, even though I was praying, but it just helped that my mom was there, and I knew everything was going to be okay. My older son has that same power over me, you know, like, he's there, and I know everything's going to go good. Unfortunately, tomorrow, he started a new job, so tomorrow he will be at work during that time. He won't be able to go to the appointment with me. So yeah, I'm gonna be there basically alone. Even though I went on Monday also and I was alone. My husband was still here. He had come into town over the weekend and this past weekend, and he asked me if he wanted him to go. And I was just like, no, I'll be fine. You know, this is just the first appointment. They're going to tell me what they're going to need to do, and I'm already nervous. And I know that if you go, and I'm not trying to say anything bad about you, but I know that you like to pace a lot, and that makes me even more nervous. And as it is, I'm already nervous. So, no, it actually would help me out even more if you were to just wait for me here, because then I know I would be coming home to you, and then I could tell you all about it. So he's like, all right, are you sure? And I'm like, oh, I hate that question. Whenever they ask, are you sure? You start to doubt yourself, right? But I was like, yes, I'm sure. I gotta go. And so I left, and I went, and I came home, and, you know, it wasn't, it went better than what I thought, but I'm still gonna need the work done, right? But, yeah. And so I'm just like, okay, so now I'm really going to end up going alone, you know, like, okay, now you wanted to be alone, Moon, you're going to be alone, you know, but I know I'm not going to be alone, because God's going to go before me. So, amen, right? So he'll be there to comfort me. He'll be there to guide and just, he'll see me through this. God always sees me through everything, you know, regardless, no matter what the diagnosis is, what the outcome is, he sees me through it. And I'm so grateful for that. It doesn't help to ask for prayer, though. No, it doesn't help. I mean, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. It helps. It doesn't hurt. I just hope I can sleep through the night, too, because at first I was like, oh, I have to wait till Friday, and that's a long time, and I'm just getting more and more nervous over it, and now it's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, and I'm like, oh God, here it is. You know, I asked for it. Here it is. Get ready. But, you know, hopefully it doesn't rain tomorrow, because that'll just really ruin it for me. Like, I just want good weather, you know. I don't want to feel sick afterwards or anything like that. Like, I just want good weather. But on a lighter note, this past weekend, my younger son treated me to a movie. We went to go see Up Till Dawn or something like that. Oh no, what is it called? Till Dawn, something like that. And apparently it's based off of a video game that I never heard of. And it was actually just like a video game. You know, it just kept starting over and over and over. And it was interesting. It was really interesting. Both my boys are so different, you know, and the little one, he's really into some strange games, and he always takes me to these things that is so out of my comfort zone. But I also appreciate it at the same time, because I'm like, okay, you know, this is different, this is new, and this is what my son wants me to do with him. And that's so good, you know, when you have kids, they get your mind off of things, and they get you to try new things as well. So that's only one of the things that one of the very first things that I really appreciate about my kids, is what I'm trying to say. And we're gonna go see next month, actually, in June. 28 Years Later. No, that's a series. Well, it's not a series, it's a movie. 28 Days Later. It's a movie. It's also like apocalyptic zombie type of movie, and it's really good. It's really graphic though, but it's good. And that came out so many years ago, like whoa, like almost more than 10 years ago, I think. And I think there's another one, a second part to it, and now it's years later, like years later. However, in the trailer, they showed that they're holding a baby, and I'm like, oh man, why do they gotta do that? Why do they have to have babies? Like, come on now. Like, please. Like, I can't take it. I don't like when they have babies in situations like that, right? Even if it's just a movie, but it's too close to being real, and I don't like that. So, I don't know. I'm gonna just try to do my best. And Mother's Day is coming up also, and my daughter-in-law makes these little tote bags, and I'm getting a couple of those for my husband's family to give as Mother's Day gifts this year. I wanted to do it last year, but I didn't even think about it. I didn't even know she had them. And this year I told her, okay, now I'm going to need like at least 6 or 7 of those little baggies at a family discount. So I'm going to give her like, I don't know, $40 for them. And so I can give them away as gifts. And I have a huge tote bag that I can give her because I ordered something from Ulta. It was a shampoo. And mind you, the deals are not becoming deals anymore because they had a sale and it said 2 for $30, right? So I go and I look for the shampoo that I use, which is a Biolage shampoo. And I know that's real old school, but I like it. And apparently the smaller sizes were 2 for $30. 2 for $32 actually. And so I was going to order the 2 smaller ones, right? The regular size. And then it said, oh, you're $3 away from free shipping. And I was like, you're kidding. You know, like I have to order like something else for $3 in order to get the free shipping. And so then I decided, okay, well, let me order the bigger ones, right? Are you kidding me? Can you all believe that one jumbo size bottle of shampoo, of the Biolage shampoo, is $45? Can y'all believe that? That's crazy to me. $45 for shampoo. And you know, I can't use the over-the-counter shampoo from the grocery store because my hair has always been thick and coarse. I have that Hispanic hair going on where it's also wavy. And I have to blow dry my hair and then I flat iron it. And of course I put a lot of product in it to protect it, but still, you know, you still end up getting your ends kind of damaged and you got to go get trims and stuff like that. But with the over-the-counter shampoo at the grocery store, it does nothing for me. If anything, it dries out my hair bad. And that's because I don't even wash my hair every day. I wash it like every other day to keep it the oils, the natural oils in there so that it won't be so dry. And I've lost a lot of hair though this past year because of my blood sugars and stuff like that and things going on with me. Like I said, it's always been something medical with me and it's been growing back. You can see it growing back, but it's not as thick as it used to be. And this shampoo kind of like, knock on wood, it keeps it under control. Like it doesn't dry it out and it doesn't actually over moisturize either. It's really good. I've used other shampoos from the Ulta that are a little bit cheaper, like the Redken is a little bit cheaper, but nah, it gives me this oil slick on top and I'm like, okay, this is weird. So I went back to Biolage. And anyhow, they had those one bottle of shampoo for $45 or you can get 2 for like $90. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna pay $100 for 2 bottles of shampoo. So I just got 1 bottle and I got a free tote with it. And I was like, oh, okay, so they gave me a free tote. And I thought it was gonna be like the pretty one for the ones that you get with the perfumes. This one's not ugly, but it's huge. I opened it today and I was like, where am I gonna use this at? I don't go anywhere. Like, this is huge. So I know that my daughter-in-law, she loves totes. She collects totes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give her that one. And just as a gift, you know, and it's not so much as a Mother's Day gift, but just as a gift. For Mother's Day, I'll probably get her some flowers or something, I don't know. But even though, you know, we just started this tradition of giving each other gifts for Mother's Day, and I don't know why we do that because we're not each other's mothers, but we just do it, I guess, just to do it. And it's nothing big that we give each other. It's just, oh, here, happy Mother's Day type of thing, you know? Yeah, last year my church gave every mother a tote, and it was really cute too, and it said mom on it, and I really liked it. And that's when I got the idea, like, oh, you know, I should do that next year, which is this year, for Mother's Day, for my husband's family, because like I said, they all like, we give each other flowers. I'm trying to take my hoodie off because it's hot in here. Well, I have the air on, but I'm just getting kind of stuffy. I think the why can't I talk today? I think the fire truck, yep, they're leaving. Every time, right guys? Every time that I'm doing a video, they get a call. Isn't that weird? How does that happen so often? I don't know. Well, you know, change of subject, but earlier today, they were working on this street. And, oh my God, the traffic was horrendous. And then the workers that were working on the street weren't letting people go on one of the sides. Oh, there goes the other fire engine. 2 fire engines. Ooh, sounds bad. I hope not. Yeah, but they closed one of the lanes, so everybody was going through the inside lane. However, I needed to go through the turning lane, and a lot of people started going through the turning lane, using it as a lane. And it's like, no, you can't do that. Like, this needs to be free. Like, I almost wasn't able to get out of my apartment, the street that leads out of the apartment into this main street right here, right? And then I had gone to Taco Bell to get something for my younger son to eat before I brought him to work. And this was like way earlier today. And coming back, they started to do the same thing, the traffic. They started getting on the turning lane and the middle lane. And I'm like, no, people, you all need to stay in the middle lane. I mean, on the inside lane. There's some of us that need to turn into our streets, and we need the middle lane. And, you know, there were some cars behind me also that wanted to turn in there. And these people were acting like, oh, they didn't care. You know, they wanted to go through there. They wanted to get through faster. Well, you can't. And honestly, I don't even know why they're even working on this street. There was nothing wrong with this street, but all of a sudden the city comes and they start tearing it up and rebuilding it. I'm like, are you serious? There's other streets that need to be worked on, and you all are working on this street that's perfectly fine. Now, I don't know if they're going to continue tomorrow on the other lane. I hope not. And then it's supposed to rain really hard Saturday and Sunday. If they start working on it, it's going to be a big old mess. Oh, it'll be a big old mess over the weekend. Your cars, the tar, everything, you know, like, oh, I don't know why they do that. They always do something like that. And usually they wait till the summer, you know, but I don't know why they're doing it now. School is almost over. So as you can imagine, around 4 o'clock, when I was bringing my son to work, how bad it was. You had the school traffic, you had the regular traffic, you know, and then you had randoms like me that needed to get home, and it was awful. I had to go all the way around to the other side of the... If you live in my area, I had to go all the way to Nolana just to get back on Dove, when I'm right here literally across the street. And I had to do the same thing to bring my son to work. It was horrible. Oh, and you know what? He's already coming up. Okay, so hopefully I'll have some good news, guys. Probably Saturday. I'll let you all know how it went. I love you all. Thank you for listening to me. Hugs and love. Bye.